All right. Welcome to the daily recap, the 23rd of March. I'm a bit late. It's 9. I don't know. It's 9:45 almost. Uh, yeah, I was distracted. I got a new tripod for making my content, and I had to try it out. And I'm pretty distracted all day. So let's break it down. High time frame, where are we? We took this internal range liquidity. Actually, let's start on weekly. All right. So what we know is that we took this internal range liquidity. We had this yellow structure going on. We had the bullish break. We had this dark blue structure going on. We reached the deep discount of the dark blue structure. And while everyone, including me, was expecting this low to be broken, news came out and we pushed up strongly. However, by doing so, we took up previous weekly lows, took previous weekly lows again, took previous weekly highs, took a previous weekly highs, and now we're respecting this bearish order block. And this is actually from our bearish range over here, this high down to a potential new low. It was over here. We got a low high. Jesus, sorry. Low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, high, high, bearish break. So this is our latest high. And we now have, this is the low for that range, but I won't mark it on yet because we might break bullish again. And if you break bearish, we got realigned structure, dark blue with light blue. So we can also see that we reached a discount of this bullish demand area. As I said, we still can come lower, especially now because we now took liquidity from here, and maybe we now got like, let me show you, we get low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then over here, we are kind of ranging. So we might take that out and then continue down. So it's something like this. And then this, because this might be now where people start to buy and they have their stops below here. So that's below here. And they get taken out then. And we also got this liquidity taken. So that might be happening right now. Let's dive into today. Today what happened? Oh, of course, of course. I will go over the trade again. We'll do a speed run. But actually, let's do that first. So where are we in price? We took out previous daily highs, or actually we took out these highs on the back of news. We took a previous weekly highs. We came into our 4-hour PY, 1 hour demand, into the 4-hour fair value gap, then going lower. Actually, hold up. Target wise, we have liquidity over here. We have this low still over here. We got on the high time frame, we could class these as relative equals. So we got targets to the downside. We also got previous weekly low. We got previous daily low to the downside. We had the news impulse, and we know that usually if news takes out one side, we like to target the other side. So in this case, that would mean that news takes out the highs, and then we can target news lows over here because we got stops sitting below there, liquidity below there. So then price takes out previous weekly highs or previous daily highs. We take out Asia high. We got, as I said, we get the reasons to go lower. Then we got more reasons to go lower because this is very correctional. Although it's all just like one direction, it's a lot of candles. It's not really like impulsive, indicating that there are a lot of stops below here and also that there's a lot of order flow. And order flow gets taken out. Asia high being taken, a first form of early sellers over here. We got a first form of sellers, early sellers over here, taking out the low that led to that high. Then we got a new low that led to a new high, taking out this high, and then a bearish break. So that's the second form for early sellers. Now, I was not willing to sell there, so we got our first form for early sellers. So people try to sell here. I was not willing to sell there. Oh, sorry, because we got previous daily high above. So previous daily high was then taken. And then we got the 1 minute structure break. Very intricate though. Oops. Very intricate. So it's literally this three-pin pattern taking out this high, bearish break into the supply zone, also into the fair value gap, but actually tapped into the order block, actually came above, and then it sold off. So good that I put my stop above this. Then 1 to 4 got hit around 8:30. That's 9:30 Dutch time. Perfect. Went to the gym, took my partials, went to the gym, and price trickled down, continued down. Then what can we see is that we got this trend line building up with this low, Asia low, and then this is the overall accumulation as well over here. So we wanted to target that as well. Why? Because Asia low and even this low is to the downside. So yeah, we want to target that with the trend line as well. What can we see then? Price actually reacts in the area over here. We got this bond area. So we know there's this short, so I'll delete that. Reduce after this break. 1 to 3 got hit. I got a bit skeptical over there, but I stayed in trade to 1 to 4. Then we got that taken. And this is the POI, or this is the new demand. Sorry. This is the new supply. We got internal range liquidity for that supply over here. Why is that the new supply? Because we got the low. It just reaches discount. If you would use this one, it wouldn't, but then you would have you would have had this leg, and you can see the price still reaches discount or premium. Making a lot of great mistakes. I haven't I think the past month, except for my trip to London, I haven't had any free time in the evening because my daily planning is so packed and so too much. It's too much, but at the same time, I like it. So, but I can't focus all day, and then I end up doing all my stuff in the evening. So there's break over here. This is my high. This is my low. This is my premium. This is my demand. Why is it my demand? Well, you can see we swept out. Oh, sorry. We swept this high. Sweep. So we got a buy, sell move. We also have a 3-minute order block over here. So this is my old entry style. And then actually for that 5-minute, we got the confirmation trade. So this will be your 50-minute demand. As you can see, beautiful, very intricate, but that's how it works. So 15-minute D, demand, oh, sorry, supply. We have the oh, dat is ook zo moeilijk. All right, now we get this one, so we get the 50% level over here. We can see we tap into that as well. So we can actually look for 1-minute entries. So let's go on the 1 minute. And I think there's an entry. No, there's no entry. 5-minute wise, we got this market structure shift over here. And then we have this supply zone, or this entry area. So that broke here. Then this one was the one that took out this one as well. So sweep of this liquidity, but mainly the sweep of this liquidity. So I usually don't mark it like this, but it's just about like this is the word area where price start to react from this order block. And this is where people get like trapped because they see the reaction, they see the slowdown, and actually I think if we go to the 1 minute, we might see like fake breaks. So you got like minor breaks here, minor breaks here, minor break here. This actually gives an entry for that one. But basically, price just building up liquidity to take and while building up liquidity over here to the upside. So like this, it's also building up liquidity over here to the downside. So first the upside got taken, sweep of that, then entries over here. So we get this one, 88, so 78. Does it get tapped there? Nope. So it gets tapped here. And now I see another entry. Hold up. 10, 10.5. And we target 1 to 4 and we target these lows. So that low of the accumulation, if you look to the left, you see that low where it taps in the box, inside the box. That's the low of the accumulation over here. So that's the ideal first target. Let's remove this one. Now let's remove this. Now this is like the 5 minute confirmation on the 50 minute supply zone. Now there's actually another trade, and I will show you. I just saw it now. So we got bullish structure coming up, then we got our early sellers over here. So it's like the fake out, inducing sellers into the market. Let's remove this one. Um, then we tap, or do we? No, we just missed that, but that's all right. But now using the old entry trail, we got this range. It's actually not the old entry trail, it's just I don't use it anymore. Or only on the 1 minute and after previous daily highs taken. We tap into that fair value gap over here. We can see actually the first time we tap in, we get our early seller, so that's good. Because we get the fair value gap, tap in, early sellers over here. Actually, hold up, I'm gonna clean up my chart real quick because this is really annoying me. It's bothering me. There you go. All right, we had this. This was only for that first trade, so we're gonna remove that. All right, now we got some cleaner charts. Now we can actually remove this as well. Let's make this cleaner. So previous daily highs, center top. That's been taken out. Asia high has been taken, bearish break. We got that. We got that, and then we still have this as valid. Plus Asia lows. I don't know why this is not straight. And if you zoom in to our entry, we come into that fair value gap of the bearish range. Early sellers after taking out the first set of liquidity over here. One second. So liquidity being taken over here as well. Liquidity. liquidity sweep, strong POI because we get a disruption of highs. This is the high that led to a new low over here. You can see it. You can see high, low, lower high, lower low, bullish break, bearish break, building up some liquidity here as well. So you might take a continuation trade. Then you tap into that fair value gap, 50-minute fair value gap. And over here is your triple confirmation trade, almost, or double confirmation. You see high, low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, bearish break. And then you could even take it like this. Oh, so either like this one, or you take it from this order block or this fair value gap. I prefer this one, slightly larger stop. So 6, 7, 5, 7 is probably too deep. So I would just do 0.5 instead. There you go. Stops above the high. 3, so that's 8. And this is a sick trade because now you can target these lows. And actually, the area where we're in right now in price, because I did the breakdown with the path where I said we can come lower, so you can actually target it. Oh my days, screenshot this. Let me zoom it out real quick. Screenshot this. That's already quite far down. I had my trade here. I don't trade New York, but look at this, 135. I gave the signal. I gave the signal, although it's already at 1 to 20. But this might happen, and that's actually pretty sick if that happens. Imagine you catch a trade and you leave like a 0.2 running, and you just leave running. You just leave it. You get an extra 20%. 20%. It's like 2 months, 3 months work. That's mad. That's all you want. All right. So then that's another trade that played out in New York. Then there might be a long as well. So let's remove the short markings real quick, because then we have a better bias on longs. Let's put this one up there. More detail or more high time frame view. You can actually see that we tap into a 1 hour fair value gap over here. We got a low that gets to a high. So in case you want to try that, I would say, let's see if there's there is a demand that's weak. So there's no demand. So you just, where was it? This low, like this, UI, and then you can look for longs. Let's see if there are any longs. So first thing I see, there's not really any early buyers except for this one. So we would go with this one. It's quite far away. 23 pips. Then we get our last. So we get the first, we get the minor break. And that's where your entry can come from. Get that wick. It's not the cleanest, but that's where your long comes from. Something like this. You can target this liquidity pool. Beautiful trade though. Although it would have been a break-even trade for me. Because we break above here, then we break above here, but especially after we break above here, we take liquidity. So after that, I would go break even, and it would have been a break-even trade. That's the long, then another break, entry up there. So we took Asia, we took previous daily highs, we took Asia highs, we got the sell-off. I think there's another short. Mr. Beardman got another short there. Yeah. So this is not my entry style, not at all. But you could class it like this. So you get your early sellers. Yeah, early sellers over here. They get taken out. That's followed by bearish rate structure. And that's then followed by your entry. And then you have this one. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that one. Just a block. But this will be a short. What time is it? 10 o'clock. I really procrastinating my stuff today. Nice 1 to 3.5. And we've ended up break even. All good, all good. Nice trades today. Beautiful price action. Although it was quite tricky this morning in London, the rest was quite clean, I would say. Why I say I could have hold this short was because we got this fair value gap and the news. We actually took this out, so let's clean that up. Let's clean up. Let's leave this one. Why? I don't know. I also don't see an instant entry I want to trade from right now. Because for what I see now, we have this entire range. Because we broke below here. Anything else? Not really. Oh, sorry, I forgot to look at the candle formation. So let's actually look at these candle formation over here. Impulse to the downside on the 15-minute, no wicks to the upside, wicks above the liquidity, wicks into the PY. So that's good. Wicks building up to the downside, meaning we can turn around. For my trade, strong impulse. This was already when you're in the trade, but it indicates that you can hold the trade and can have like faith in your trade. Then the longs here, no indication like that the longs are good, especially because this kind of strong. These it takes it's almost the size. Oh. With the three previous candles. And then these quite correctional. That's good compared to these. And then strong impulse to the downside. Let's look at the 1 hour. Oh, this is good. So on the 1 hour, we can see impulse to the downside, and then this wick makes this a liquidity pool to the upside wick, and then the bearish closure is beautiful. This bearish closure, look at that. Wicks up into the PY, and then bearish closure, indicating that we might turn around. Beautiful doji candle. I think it's called doji or hanging man or whatever. So just reading from the 1 minute for the 1 hour, you can see the entry. So 4 hour wise, probably same thing. Not really. Actually, no wicks to the downside, but now you can't read the 4 hour like that. So daily wise, what might we expect? We might expect a turnaround, especially after this new day candle. So that's good. Took up previous daily highs, and we closed bearish. All right. So this might have been the real swing. My entry might have been the swing. And I made enough money of it to buy an ice cream. That's it. All right. This is the IC price going down. You can look for actually, yeah, hold up. This is our new range. This low to this high. We can look for longs below that. And otherwise we can look to continue short into that area at least. We can also come lower, or yeah, we can also come up higher. Also a possibility. Let me actually mark it out. I don't know why I wouldn't. There you go. So 4 hour and then light blue. So yeah, that's it. Peace out. I'm tired. I hope it was clear. We basically went over everything, especially the trades. You can test it yourself. I definitely recommend you testing it yourself, going over all these stuff. This why this is correctional. London swing being formed, then New York wants a deeper premium to continue down. You got two structures here. I can also use this one. I might actually use that one. Doesn't really matter. I want to sell above this level anyway, so let's just take this out, take this away. And yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. For tomorrow, I don't even know if I want to trade tomorrow. Probably not. Probably not gonna trade tomorrow. Actually, I am not gonna trade tomorrow. I have my win. I'm gonna do other stuff tomorrow. Mm, room. Yeah. All right, bye guys. That's it. Sorry. Peace out.